You right, guys? Welcome to this week's episode of View from the Gantry Pod. We've just sat down and watched the Super Saturday, which was absolutely pish. How are we doing?
Good, mate, yeah. Good.
Yeah, all good.
We might as well start it off. Can we start off with Arsenal?
Yeah, there's not an awful lot. We won 4-0, which I was quite surprised at, because last year the 2 games against Bournemouth, they always made it difficult for us, and it just looked like they never turned up. The first goal was a bit weird. Jesus has kind of headed it, and the goalkeeper's just, I don't know, dived into his own net. Just came off the post, and Saka's tapped it in. Second goal, it was a penalty, but we discussed this the other week because it was Nketiah again. He's running on through, and Marcus Aarons has slid in, and Nketiah's toe poked it a little bit forward. But instead of it being like a little touch that he's going to run onto and get, he's decided to just fucking boot it out of play and take one.
He's just expecting the contact, didn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. So a penalty was given. I don't necessarily think it was a penalty based on what the criteria should be, but it was given, so I'm not going to fucking complain. The second one was a pen as well. The third one, sorry, was a pen, which was more of a pen.
Do you think Kai Havertz took the pen because of his current situation in the squad?
I think Odegaard gave him the penalty to try and get his confidence up.
Because Arsenal fans are absolutely having a wet dream now because he's scored and he's turned the corner because he's.
I'm not one of these fans that are singing bloody waka waka 60 million down the drain. He scores again. He scored one goal in like 20 odd fucking games.
I saw a video of the away end at Bournemouth, and you lot are just embarrassing.
Some of us are
a day off.
Some people are embarrassing. I'll give you that. James of Arsenal Fan TV is fucking one of them.
What one is he? Is he the jam jar glasses?
That's the one that said we're going to go to City and actually walk through them like we always do, and we've no one at Etihad in fucking ages.
Yeah.
The second penalty was a penalty because it's almost like the same. Odegaard's took the ball and it was a shit first touch, and he's tried to take another touch to lace up a shot rather than fucking hoof it out and take him. But Christie is fucking took him. And then Christie's angry that he's fucking got Odegaard, and he's like, I got the ball. It's like, no, Odegaard's tried to put his foot down, stood on you, and kind of fell over.
Yeah.
And then the lashing was a bit of shit. It was just a free kick. Ben White heads in. The goalkeeper's got no chance.
I think you saw the golfing class, didn't you?
Pardon?
I think you saw the golfing class. I think Arsenal fans are right to an extent. It's good to see you actually turn up and playing football, but at the same time, it's like also as well you've got to remember who you're playing.
Yeah, that's what I said before. Bournemouth last season actually turned up and actually gave us a hard game. Well, last season it was a 3-2, and Reece Nelson scored the goal right at the end to win it. This season Bournemouth just didn't turn up. And it's one of those things that you can look at, you can go, yeah, we won 4-0, but you're right, it was against Bournemouth that aren't particularly playing well. But then you can look at it and go, it's 4-0. To get 4 goals past any Premier League team was pretty decent.
Yeah, of course.
But I want to just kind of pick on Emile Smith-Rowe a bit. Not pick on, but pick up on it. Because he came on as a sub, and he's got the ball in the box. And Emile Smith-Rowe a year and a half ago would have tucked it away. But he's kind of rushed his feet and put it wide. So that's the moan I've got, because why isn't he getting minutes, but Havertz kept getting minutes and wasn't doing anything with it? That's my gripe.
That's an argument, isn't it?
Well, I get why Havertz was brought in a bit to try and have a little bit more option in midfield and stuff, but Smith-Rowe can do the exact same. And Jamie Carragher, you won't agree, but he said he's one of the best actually dribbling with the ball.
I remember this. Yeah, he's the best dribbler in the Premier League bar. Was it Mahrez or something? He said.
Now he's gone, so he is the best now. But I think, as I said, a year and a half ago, Emile Smith-Rowe attacked that way. I think it comes down to game time and confidence. Same with Havertz. But I actually want to touch on Havertz too, because he's running off the ball and his passing going forward is actually pretty decent against Bournemouth.
I'm getting sick of this. I'm getting sick of these Arsenal fans quoting his work rate and being a positive about it.
No, but against Bournemouth, he actually was. Like, that's the
Yeah, I
only
know,
game you can
mate.
actually see it, though.
He's a Premier League footballer. Who
Yeah,
costs 60 million.
yeah, I get that.
He runs about. Well done. Like, what?
Because they want to be bitching on about him if he fucking stood still.
Yes, but also as
That's,
well,
that's, no, that's what he's come in for. That's what
What, he's
that
come round
role
the run?
is. Yes. Because if you look
Oh.
at Xhaka last year, that's all he fucking did. He yo-yoed between each box, and then Havertz is actually more clumsy than what fucking Xhaka was,
Xhaka's not a
surprisingly.
£60 million player. Is my
Pardon?
point. Xhaka's not a £60 million player.
Mm.
No.
Havertz hasn't come around. Arteta didn't turn around and go, Chelsea's sending Havertz. Tell you what, we need something to run around in midfield.
I didn't sign him. I'm just saying what I see. And I saw he actually had a good
What I'm
fucking
saying
performance
is you can't give
yesterday.
it a positive that he's running around, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you
He's a
can.
fucking footballer.
I
Of course
can, because you even said it about fucking Suchek when he stood in midfield, how he's so slow and doesn't fucking move. You've said that before. So you bitched him about that for not moving.
No. What I say,
He's not 60 million, so it's all
what I
good.
say about no, he wasn't actually. What I say about Suchek
Yeah,
is
I know.
his work
I can
rate.
tell. Pardon?
What I say about Suchek is all he is his work rate, because that's what Suchek is. But that isn't a positive. It's just a
No.
statement. All he is work.
No, because he came
Don't turn
in
around and go,
and
you know, he ran the line well today. He's a
no,
centre
but
mid.
3 seconds, Ben had a fucking TikTok and he fucking went in on Havertz after fucking 2 games, saying how he was so shit and stuff. And he was shit. But he's showing fucking positives. So if you
one
can't,
good game against Bournemouth.
What positives is he showing? I'm not thinking you that, but what
One good
positives is
game
he
against
showing?
Bournemouth.
his passing going forward was brilliant. No one was picking out passes like that during the game down the wing.
I will believe you as I didn't see it on the highlights. So yes. Did he get
Well,
the
yeah,
assist?
because they don't do that. No, you got a goal though.
Yeah, penalty.
Yeah.
They run around actually, what am I saying?
I-
Man of the match.
Oh no, I shouldn't get man of the match. But I'm sorry. I mean, coming off of him, Raya had another good performance. I mean, again, it's against Bournemouth. He didn't have an awful lot to do. I think they had about 8 shots and one of them were on target. But his ball actually playing from the back was good as well. But I
While
can't
we're
say
on about
that.
Arsenal, did you see the comments about Aaron Ramsdale? And his dad coming out to protect him.
Saying what?
Yeah, it did, but
Aaron Ramsdale in the North London derby, what did he do? He clapped Raya's save or something, didn't he, when he came back over to save? I think Son's tapping, or who's tapping, was it? Someone's tapping.
Johnson's.
Was it? Yeah, he's clapped him. He's put his hands over his head and clapped Raya. Jamie Carragher's come out and said it's like when the other actors come out on the Oscars and clap the winner. They don't really care because they didn't win.
Mhm.
It's just fake. And Aaron Ramsdale didn't respond to it, but then his dad's come on and said he's basically calling my son a phony and he fucking ain't a phony. But like, he's also right. Like, why is Ramsdale clapping him? Like, what?
Yeah. It's your rival. It's the boy that's getting the team ahead of you.
Yeah.
Aye, but at the same time, he's still your teammate, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
but
teammates nicked your spot, mate.
So basically, what you're saying is when people go to the corner flag and celebrate, all the subs that aren't playing can't go and celebrate with them.
That's a goal.
not saying.
It was good. It was
It's
as
not
good as a goal. He fucking saved the goal.
Did Raya celebrate?
Yeah, in fact, he did after it. He got fucking slapped on the back and everything. He
Cool.
fucking dick sucked after the
Yeah.
game.
I tell you what,
They
you should have
given
came
a light
out, went
bulb,
up,
did they?
out there and slapped him on the arse.
No,
Well
that's
done,
half time, Ben.
I think, no, I don't think it's
Watching
embarrassing.
the documentary though.
I know that it's embarrassing, but like at the same time, it's like, I just don't think it's needed. Also, as well, can parents stop coming out and like just like leave my son alone? That sort of thing.
It
Like
just
next
makes
week,
it
it's
look
me, my
like
dad's bigger than your
mugs
dad,
online.
innit? You're gonna have Harry Maguire's mum squaring off against Harry Ramsdale's dad.
What's she going to do? Not a Greek police officer and all?
If it's anything like
what I think,
Harry
it's
Maguire,
what,
mate, she's an absolute slabhead.
That's a danger to humanity, that forward. And that's coming from me.
18-ton fucking wheeler for who she's got.
No one's prediction was right on the Arsenal Bournemouth game. Gavin was the closest at 3-1. And me and Ben had Arsenal not conceding, which obviously happened. But yeah. We'll go Newcastle because I can see him smiling in the top right. I want to get over and done with because they're back. Go on, mate.
Nah, I would say we're on the up and coming. Five clean sheets in a row now. Positive goal
me,
difference now after smashing Sheffield. But yesterday felt like it was like a fucking grueling game. So obviously you could see that we were much better. Burnley came out actually pretty decent in the first 15 minutes. Had a couple of chances, but it was just grueling. Like our chances were just weren't taking them. Miggy Almiron, by the way, what a fucking goal! He has pinged that.
Yeah, I saw the goal. Quality.
Me and Gav were speaking, like, he's not world class, but he does a job for us. Like, every now and then he'll come out and he'll be fucking class. But nah.
He's one of those decent players. He has decent performances and he has moments of goodness during that.
Aye.
Does he run, Matty? Does he run?
Up and down the line.
Does he run about?
That's what he's there for, aye.
Aye, quality. That's what you're looking for, isn't it?
60 million pounds he's worth. 60 million.
Big Banfield Sheldon. Fucking sick. I can't wait till you to get fucking bummed off of Newcastle next week. You two can fuck yourselves.
Somebody's a bit touchy. I believe we bought Almiron just to make up a number. He's took the goal well. Fucking class goal. And then the second one was a penalty. Gordon gets it in on the wing and steps over for the contact like he did 2 weeks prior.
Yeah.
He's got I think people like to foul him because he does get fouled a lot.
He's got a face like he'd want to fucking kick.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, mate, I want to punch fuck out of him, but he plays for my team, so I'll happily take him. But nah, I don't know. I personally think his performances are actually getting better. He's not diving as much. I feel like the challenges that he's getting challenged on are actually fouls. Won us the penalty and Isaac tucked it away. It was good. It was an alright game, an alright performance from us. I thought we were going to struggle because Botman's out. So
yeah.
But
is he still out for us next week?
Sorry?
Is he still out for us next week?
Yes.
Is he?
He's out for a month.
I don't think any of us got the predictions right for that one either, to be honest with you.
Nah.
Not that that's a shock. 2 seconds. I did have this ready.
I had 4
No, we didn't know. Did you?
Uh-huh.
Saying that after scoring 8, that's just off at high, innit? That's what that is.
I was
slapping.
Like legit, I was buzzing off my fucking tits last weekend, so I could have said 12.
Any other honourable mentions?
What, out of the game?
Yeah.
I think Bruno played really well. Sean Longstaff, by the way, he's actually looking pretty decent. Since coming back.
Who's he filling in for now?
No one, because Joe Linton's back. Well, sorry, I say Joe Linton's back. He came on for 4 minutes, got injured. So he's out. Tonali's on the bench at the minute. It's Anderson starting. I don't think Sean's filling in for anyone. He's just got his spot.
Tonali on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Why is he on the bench?
I believe he's not up to full fitness, so they're bringing him on as a sub. But he's doing a job when he's coming on, and he does look good. Like he's really good with the ball at his feet. And when he plays next to Bruno, they two just looks good. But it was just a solid game. We went 2-0 up. We secured points. Kind of, I mean, and it's us up to 8th now. So big game next weekend, though. We'll see next weekend.
Are you confident?
Yes.
Oh,
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll do predictions in a bit.
I'm
surprised at that. Actually,
I do believe West Ham are in form. It's just, I think we'll turn up. I think the pressure will get to your back four.
We all remember what happened last year, but we'll move past that. I had a chance to go next week. I'm not going. I can't be asked. If we get beat 5-1 again, I think I'd cry, and I wouldn't turn up to this. And I know that because you'd fuck me off.
I'd get another phone call again.
Do you know what I mean?
I'd be at your letterbox.
Probably need to go on the West Ham game. Don't know if Ben's got any major thoughts about it. I thought it was an assured win, wasn't it?
Not really.
Poor,
I just
Sheffield United.
Happy with the result, but
they look poor. The goals didn't particularly look good. I mean, it's bad patter when Thomas Souček's dribbling into your fucking penalty box. Like, all he do is run about, which makes a brilliant professional game.
I think Souček's been watching our podcast because he scored fucking 3 in the past 4.
It's because he knows we don't want him to start, so he's just going, I'm going to put a fucking...
Who brought up Kufal?
I have said for the past 2 podcasts, whoever's teaching Sufal to put balls into the box needs a fucking bonus. He's done it again. And it's a different way of now. Fucking... Maybe he's got something in his contract where if he does it 5 in a row, he gets like Shag Danny Dyer or something.
It's a weird one. He had 2 good years and a bit of a bad year last year, which I think you could have fucking labelled with the old team. And then this season, he just seems to be turning a corner. But we just seem overall more compact and more what Moyes wants. I think Moyes doesn't... He's on about playing good football and that we don't play good football. Moyes doesn't want to play good football. I would prefer... He's
bringing on people earlier, though.
Yeah?
He's bringing people on earlier now. I've seen.
Evolution.
Maybe 6 years too late.
It's still like for likes. It's always like for likes. He doesn't do it otherwise.
I don't think it's good football, but whatever you are doing, it's working. Yeah, I mean it's.
Yeah, it's reminiscent of West Ham, the semi-final run 2 years ago. It's reminiscent of that team.
Looking at it, I think it's Ward-Prowse. He just brings something different to your midfield that Declan Rice couldn't do. Is what I think it is.
It was the problem with it. So it's no dig against Declan. He just isn't that sort of player. But and I don't think Paqueta is either, to be honest with you. But it's one of those where we play a lot of counter attacks, and James Ward-Prowse can just find that ball. Yeah, I don't think Declan Rice can. It's not in a dickish way towards him. He's just not that sort of player.
I think the thing with the difference between Declan Rice and James Ward-Prowse is the fact that if Ward-Prowse just pings it, you'll probably get the man 9 times out of 10. You'll just fucking be. Declan Rice does it, and it'll possibly get to the man. I think he's passing 1-2s and stuff are brilliant, but I think sometimes his long balls are a bit iffy.
Well, James Ward-Prowse probably his passing is up there, probably with the best in the Premier League. He's not the Bruyne level, but he's probably up there. I think Trent's probably better than him as well, but I think...
Did one season, do you not have almost he was one of the best assisters in the league?
Probably.
I can imagine. He just...
I think he
was.
If I
could put a ball on a 10 pence is mental.
I think, I think it's the idea that goals are coming from everywhere as well now, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I think because goals are coming from everywhere, you don't necessarily look at Antonio and go, what is he doing?
Yeah.
Bowen again. I think that's 5 out of 7.
Was on fire.
Unreal.
And he had one cleared off the line.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's on fire at the moment. Let's see. Let's see what happens next week. I'm not particularly confident. I'm all right. It depends. Yeah, I don't know. Depends what Newcastle turns up.
Well, you've got a Thursday night game, haven't you?
Huh?
You've got a Thursday night game, do you not?
Yes.
Yeah, we've got
Europa League, but
we've got PSG.
Yeah, I was going to say you'll have a Wednesday, wouldn't you?
You can just field out nobody. You're not going to win that anyway.
I totally fucking forgot we were playing Wednesday, and we'll probably put out a fucking strong team against PSG.
Yeah, well, you have to, didn't you, already, after the draw at San Siro? Especially after PSG battered Dortmund, but I don't think there's anything else to say. By the way, I did guess 2-0. My prediction was right. Want to put that out there. Just because, as I said, I didn't see us scoring any more than 2. Thank you very much, Gav.
I think Ben was quite close, wasn't he?
Yes, I think he said 3, didn't he?
No, he said 5-1.
I think so.
Yes, he did say 5-1. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Gav said 3. You said 4. Ben said 5-1. Where are we scoring 5-1 from? I don't know. There we are. The only way we're doing that is Sheffield put it in their own fucking net. By the way, Heckingbottom wasn't sacked by Tuesday. So Fabrizio Romano, or whatever his fucking pass is called, Gav, was clearly wrong. But yeah,
did Fabrizio Romano come out and say that? Did he?
What? He did on the pod. Did you not hear him? He said.
What, Marty?
Yeah, he said, "Here we go."
Oh yeah.
10 clubs still got a job.
Yeah, just
well.
He's scraping off his fucking teeth
Might as well go around the grounds. I was going to bring up the Man United Palace game. It was only 3:00. I could actually get a stream to watch.
What a fucking goal by Joachim Andersen.
Unreal.
Yes.
Lovely. It was
By
amazing.
the way, as well though, I'm sorry. I think Onana should maybe be doing better.
Yep, it's right at him. It's
It's quick. Yeah, it's quick,
He's
and
fucking
he doesn't
flew off his
expect
boot.
it. But it is right at him. It's I
He's
think it's
He's a
savable.
centre back, Anderson, isn't he?
Yes.
See,
You're fucking off to that strike, like.
see
Yeah, well,
for that ball to come in, because it wasn't very few crosses, right? But for him to turn his body, he's not leathered it. He's high off the side of his foot, and it's just fucking covered in. Unreal goal, like.
We signed him in January to replace Antonio. You know what I mean?
You know what the problem is? Though I've got with Onana, right? I'll go back to the TikTok Ben done it, where it's like you have players that will come in from a different league, and it takes time to settle in. He's a fucking goalkeeper, though.
Mm-hmm.
He shouldn't need time to settle in.
Yeah.
That's a gripe I've got with him. Is he shouldn't have time to settle in. He should be able to make saves. So I don't understand what's happened by the time he was at Inter Milan to then to fucking Man United.
Because it's not like he's come
You
from
don't
some
think that
Poland
whole
club
team
either.
looks off though?
Inter's not a mugs team,
Nah.
so for him to go throw in to
He
United,
was semi-finals in the Champions
Yeah.
League.
That whole team looks off though. Everywhere from the goalkeeper right up. Like when they get the ball, it feels like they take about 10 minutes to move the ball forward.
It's like they're
So
trying to
weird.
force it. They're trying to force the move rather than it just being fluent.
Do you remember when they had Rangnick?
Mhm.
Ralph
Aye.
Rangnick after the January. It feels like that. It feels like they just don't have any. There's no.
We
don't
Ralph
use the
Bruno's
term,
very
'cause
quiet at
fucking
the moment as well, isn't he? Really,
never use it.
he's really
Yeah.
quiet.
He looked. But saying that, mate, did you not see in the latest parts of the game? Every time Palace went up to United's box, Fernandes is standing behind the ball, not pressing at all, and he's just waiting there, waiting for either them to concede or get the ball back.
Did
Mhm.
nothing other than fucking foul people.
Yeah, I'm very surprised he was still on the pitch. I think he must have made about 8 fouls yesterday.
Which is mental, because Man United played Palace in the cup game, and Amrabat was quality.
It made no sense,
Yeah.
man.
But they beat them 3-0, didn't they?
Oh,
3-0.
mate, the fouls. The fouls weren't. The fouls were tactical fouls. It was just to try and get Eze off the ball. I think all of them were
Yeah.
probably on Eze.
Eze is good.
It
I
was
like
a
him, I rate him.
total man mark.
Yeah, class.
Yeah.
Class.
I said that when me and Jay went to the Scotland-England game, Eze's brilliant. Like, I'm surprised none of the top 6 apart from Chelsea went for him, because he is brilliant on the ball. He's so quick.
We
turned
want
They're
him
like
to QPR,
agile.
but he costs too much apparently.
Did he not turn Chelsea down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aye.
He turned him down and signed a new contract to Palace.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, would you want to go to Chelsea right now?
Absolutely not.
Nope.
I think Ben might be right. I think Eric Ten Hag might get sacked first. I don't know where his wins are coming from.
No.
It's not. I'm not trying to be that guy. I just don't know where he's
He
getting
got no
wins from.
points for the club.
Nah.
So
You know what his problem is he doesn't have another way of playing football, and it's the same
what
way.
is his way? What's his way?
No, but he's one dimensional. That's all he's ever had. He's only one.
What I'm saying is though, right? Because everyone said this when he came over from Ajax. What's his way?
His way is trying to pass into everywhere. It's not somebody goes down the wing, bombs it and cuts in. It's these little 1-2s and tries to overcomplicate it. That's what it seems to be, and he doesn't have like, right, we'll just do one long ball forward over the back 4 and we'll let Rashford run into it. It's never anything like that.
Højlund, again, by the way, absolutely skied a shot that he definitely should have had on target. Just to say again, I did put him down for 5 to 10 goals in an earlier
What
video.
did I?
I think you had him about 15, mate.
I was going to say, I thought I had more than you.
I rated Tony to have more goals after January than Højlund will get all season, and that will happen.
Yeah.
That boy looks absolutely garbage.
Fuck, he's called it now. Rasmus fucking Haaland's going to score fucking 4 next week and about 4 the week after that. Just bang him in.
Weeks, it's all good.
he's struggling to get him on target, let alone in the back of the net.
Yeah.
Man United have got
that one.
Brentford next game, so
Is that away or home?
home.
I hope United get a C in
Is
too.
it?
I know after the game week, I'll just fucking watch. Brentford's not
Yeah,
seeing
no.
fuck all for the next couple of weeks.
I didn't think they were that good. But Brighton Villa.
Where did the goals come from?
Right.
Anyone have that on an ACCA?
Nah. So I avoided it, right, because of fucking who it was. So I stayed well away from it. I watched the game, obviously thinking because it's a lunchtime kickoff, it'll be a fucking 0-0, right? Oh, you fucker. Villa were class. They were so good.
Yeah.
Every time I've had Aston Villa on a fucking ACCA, I've put them to win the game and be over 2.5 goals. And I didn't do it this weekend. And I'm pissed off now.
Well, I was busy and literally my phone is buzzing like fuck. I don't know, lad. And it was like I think about 1 o'clock, and it's already gone off like 3 times. Like fucking hell, Brighton's doing the job, ain't they, this morning?
Yeah.
Against Villa.
Ollie Watkins had a game and a half though.
Yep.
He was really good.
I think he's on the fantasy team, by the way.
Ramsey did really well when he came on as well.
Yeah. Is he not just back from an injury as well?
Aye.
He looked like he hadn't missed any fucking game.
Took the goal well as well.
He was brilliant. Mm-hmm. Oh, it was lovely. He bent it round the defender, didn't he?
Aye. Bottom corner was class.
That was good. That was really
I don't
good.
think anyone else could do that to Brighton this season.
I'll say again, Aston Villa going forward, they've got a fantastic attack. Going back though, they're a bit pish, and you kind of seen that because Brighton didn't take a few of their chances.
The next game I want to bring up is probably the biggest talking points. I would think I've got a lot to say about it.
Yeah.
Oh, City goals.
That Liverpool Spurs game. Fuck me.
Man.
I don't know where to start.
I'll go first. So
sure, it's share and tell now.
Wait, can we go chronological? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Can we go chronological? So the disallowed goal was first, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Louis Diaz disallowed goal.
Yes.
Yeah, right. Just on that, discuss. We'll go there first. We'll go the red card afterwards.
Right. So disallowed goal.
I'll let Matt go.
He's ready. Let him go.
I'm raging, right? Absolute fucking disgrace, right? Now, I don't work for fucking refs or VAR, right? I've got a bung eye. I could see that that's onside because Romero's foot is closer to the fucking line of the others, the grass than fucking Diaz is. Not just that, he runs onto the ball and takes the shot unreal and scores. And then has the audacity to fucking not even draw a line to say it's offside. Like,
did you see what they blamed here?
Well, I've done a TikTok on it just before I come on, and that's what I was going to say. They've said that they thought it was a goal, so they went with the on-field decision. What a load of shit! You know what I said in the TikTok? I went, if they thought that and they've not seen the ball in the centre circle to take kickoff, why the fuck have they not went back to the referee and gone, we have made a mistake? Why can't they do that?
I know.
Because if they thought it was given and then they've realised it's not given, why have they just went, okay,
yeah, so
play on?
I'm not buying that either because they turned around and said it was a goal and they didn't want to. They thought it was a goal, so they didn't want to disallow it. But then they never even drew lines on to make sure he was onside for the goal. Then it was
so quick.
Another thing to bring up as well, right? What the fuck? Why are these cameras getting used at funny angles?
Yeah.
Neville said it.
Aye. There's so many cameras.
I don't agree. Yeah. I don't agree with Gary Neville that often, but he's when in the stadium you used to have so many angles that you could look at. Since VRs came in, it only seems to be ones where you're looking at it like that. You're never looking at it side on.
Like this happened. I don't want to kind of take it back to my own team, but you remember years ago when VAR first came in the first year, and Man United put that ball that whipped out of the London Stadium's pitch, then back into it, and they've gone down the other end and scored, and they're turning around going it wasn't conclusive. The fucking cunts in the stand. What do you mean it wasn't conclusive? Like what?
In row end.
Who have you got doing it? Like that? Like
I've no idea.
They just pull drunk folk off the street and going, "Do you know anything about football?" Yeah. Fucking in you go, son. You'll do bits. Nah.
You're completely right, Matty. It's I actually said I was watching it, and Ben went to go make tea and came back, and the goal's gone in, and he's gone, "Oh, who scored?" I went, "Louis Diaz," but it hasn't been allowed, and I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
He went because they're calling it offside, but he didn't see the lines. Sky haven't got the lines,
No.
and to me, it looked on, and it wasn't just a bit on. It was like
It's the fact that they've
on.
come out and said
Do you know
they've
what I
just not
mean?
used the tools, not used all the tools that they've got to mark the offside. I don't understand.
It's just ridiculous. So see when I watch a game of football and I'm like, it's an offside decision. The first thing I look at is how close is the player to the cut of the grass. So kind of
Grass.
like light
Yeah.
dark. That's the first thing I look at is how close they are to the person who's apparently offside. His foot's nearly over the other side of the fucking change of the grass, and Luis Diaz
I
is
don't want to be that
nowhere
guy as well, right? But literally, the lino is on the right side to see it as well.
exactly. It's just
See, I think it's Darren England. He was meant to be doing the Sunday game of the day, called off. He wasn't allowed to play.
Well, the guy last year who gave it for you or not, Brentford's Arsenal, wasn't it? That got feed, and an apology came out. He lost his job. That'll happen again. This will happen, I think.
Mhm.
I don't think he won't be in the Premier League again. But
How,
also as
how
well,
can you not hear the referee though? Because they can obviously speak to the referee. The
That's what I'm
referee's
saying,
clearly
mate.
right offside. He can't. What's he looked at? What's he been?
bollocks.
Is he playing fucking Sudoku? Like,
No, so,
what
like,
the fuck's
no,
he
but
doing?
Did you look at that? You know, in what's his pass? What's the geezer's name? He done like an independent show with Michael Owen about it. The skinhead.
Howard Webb.
Yeah, that's the one. He heads the PGML MOL. He literally showed a clip with Havertz, the goal for Havertz, and you can hear the fourth official, the VAR, and the referee speaking.
Mhm.
He must have been told that it wasn't a goal. But I'm not buying it. It's bollocks.
Mhm.
They've come out and they've not only just they've apologised for the wrong outcome, but also as well, it's like they've lied about it because what they're saying does make sense.
I want to say, because you've just put Howard Webb up. Since Howard Webb has started doing stuff with VAR, it's made it worse. I don't know what the fuck he's done. It's just every decision. It's always an oh shit, here we go again. It's never
right? Isn't it right?
Yeah, it's never okay. It'll be the right decision. It's will it be the right decision?
Problem is though, mate, and I'll back VAR up in a way because the ex-players and pundits have come out and wanted this because they want more grey area. Every single time a decision went against their team last year, they're coming out going, "Oh, it's not clear and obvious. Why is VAR getting involved?" And then now, when the referees are deeming it not clear and obvious, or VAR's deeming it not clear and obvious, and they're just giving the incorrect decision, which makes no sense anyway, they're then going, "Oh, it's a joke." Well, what would you want then?
Yeah.
I don't know who brought it up. I think it might have been Ben, or it was somebody. Why are we not using the technology that they did in the World Cup? The one where the camera angle swings round and it's like an animation of
the
players.
Champions League one, the automated one.
They turned it down.
They turned it down. Howard Webb turned it down in the summer. He didn't want it.
Of course he did.
I called for it before.
Bald-headed twat.
That is the kind of VR we need to be using in the Premier League. In all football.
We're the best league in the world and we're using a geezer that can't see a straight line.
Aye, exactly. It's mad.
They're drawing lines with a fucking wonky ruler.
Yeah, I don't think he's using a fucking protractor is what it is.
It's like the fans do it after the game and it's like fucking going round the fucking player and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it's like
Man United a couple of weeks ago against Brighton with a liner when everyone had that around the ball. The next one, I don't think we're all going to agree with that red card for Curtis Jones. Yeah. Sorry, it's a red card.
I don't think it is.
Flat-footed on the shin.
Yeah.
You don't think it is?
No. Right. So I think because of he goes in for the tackle, and he makes connection with the ball first, comes off the top of the ball onto the shin. I don't think there's any malice in that challenge at all from Jones. I can totally see why it went as a red card because when you slow that down, it looks horrible, right?
Yeah.
But when we're looking at fast-paced football, his foot came off the top of the ball. He's not meant it. I don't think it's a red. I really don't.
What about Augusto last week for Chelsea?
That was different.
Wow.
It's the same thing. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah, so you can look at it, right? So I agree with Matty, it's harsh, but it's a red. Like, and when I mean that, it's like Casemiro last year got sent off for it. Gusto had the similar thing last week. One of those things I actually don't mind. Give it a red. But if you're going to give it a red, give all of them like that a red. Do you know what I mean?
I think
I
they have
understand it's
to. Well,
harsh.
they've
As long
started
as the
doing it though.
consistency's there, I don't care.
I think they've started doing it though, because as I say, you had Augusto last week, and as you said, Casemiro last year. They seem to have they're ruling that as foul play. It's not coming in
I'm all right
line
with
now.
that. Also, as well, the argument of the intent. It doesn't. I don't think it matters about the intent. Fucking his top of his boots, halfway up his shin.
Yeah.
Like he could have broken Basuma's leg. What? Curtis Jones not meant to be reprimanded for that. Like Gary never needs to shut up. He genuinely needs to shut up. He's just so wrong. Unbelievably wrong. He's sitting there making the fucking absolute every excuse under the sun. And it's like, at the end of the day, the facts are his foot went into his fucking leg. Studs up. It's a red card.
He's lucky his leg wasn't planted.
That's what I'm saying. Mate, but also as well, it's like I said to Ben, if he scraped off his leg, I don't think it would have been a red. But it's like he went and he's actually like made contact and he's bent part of Basuma's leg and changed his posture. I think it's a red card every day of the week. If that Van Dijk one against Isaac's a red, right? That Curtis Jones one has to be a red.
See, Liverpool have had 4 red cards in 7 games.
The Jota one, the second one's just stupidity though. Why has he lashed out? Like he was already on a yellow, and
he didn't touch him.
It's just stupid.
Never made contact.
Oh, I knew
No,
he was
the
didn't touch him.
Yeah. No, it wasn't the intent. No, Udoggy's clipped his own heel, and I think the ref just hasn't seen it. The second yellow is a yellow, by the way. So I take the same stance that I took at Arsenal Palace, where you wouldn't be caring about the second yellow if you didn't fuck about for the first one. Fuck about for the first one.
The second yellow is when he slid from behind and he's caught somebody. I don't think he's caught him. I really don't. It looks like the defender's waiting for the contact. Contact hasn't came and he's went down.
No. The second one, no. The second one's where he's lost the ball to Udogie and then he's done it again. He's gone in and lashed out. I think the second yellow.
That can't be that one. I just know the one where I can't who it was. I want to say it was Basuma, but I don't think it was. He's left his foot in Jota slid, but he's like his body stopped before he's hit the heel of the player, and the player just went down, and you could tell he wasn't hurt because he just sprung back up and went, and it's like. He didn't fucking touch you then.
Tottenham looked fucking awful. Like, going forwards, they had nothing. Yeah. Liverpool were down to 9 men, and Tottenham didn't look like they were going to score.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, again, the centre-back's put it in his own fucking net another week.
Hard lines, so it's spun off his shin. Like
I'm going to defend it and say what I've said before is he's doing what a centre-back should be doing. He's trying to get in the way of it. I think if you want to have a look at that, you need to have a look at Robertson. Twice within 30 seconds, he's not got out to his runner on the line. I don't care how narrow Klopp's saying you need to be. I'm sorry, it's basic. It's the last minute of the game. Do me a favour, just clear him out.
Porro solid.
He does look like a bit of class, to be fair.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Richarlison was alright as well. Richarlison, Son. The team looks alright, and then when Liverpool went down to 10 men, it's like they just didn't have any ideas.
I said last week that Mickey Van Ven, he's solid. He just stands there and goes gone, and they're fucking gone. Like he's brilliant. I don't like saying anything good about Spurs, but that's one good signing they've done. To be fair,
Vicario, is it Vicario? The keeper's unreal.
Well, the double save of Andy Robertson.
Yeah, I agree. Keeper's unreal.
Aye, the double save for against Liverpool in the first half, just class. Gets up quick, and then obviously the double save was good. It's a shame on Matip. He should be trying to get in front of the ball, but what a goal, by the way. The fucking power and speed it came off his shin.
Aye.
Mad.
Pass finishing. Seamus in the wrong end.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to go back to the VAR decision. Well, not VAR decision, but I want to get your opinion. What happens now, or what should happen? Because it's not a 50-50. It's a clear cut. It should have been given, and it's not cost Liverpool the game because you can't say that because you don't know what would have happened after the goal went in. But what should happen though, or what could happen?
Apologise to, didn't they? Howard Webb goes up to Anfield with his fucking hat in his hands, going up to Klopp apologising and get him in a cup of tea or a pint, make it all right. Because 3 points ain't that good in the Premier League anyway, is it? I cannot believe I don't mind it if it's like a total 50-50 decision that they've got wrong.
Yeah.
It's fucking incompetence.
Mm-hmm.
And there's no way about it. It just is. I don't know what happens there. What happens
I
there?
remember back in the day, I think it was either Forest or Sheffield United where Arsenal replayed the fixture with them. Because there was something to do with throw-in that led to a goal that shouldn't have been allowed or something. So they replayed the game.
That will not
Would that happen nowadays?
So
or
with
can
how
it
busy the
happen
football
nowadays?
schedule is, I don't think they'll reorganise games.
They can't. But I think Liverpool are playing they're playing midweek because they're in Europe. So when are they going to play the game?
Exactly.
That's a good question.
We'll play the game that was in September. I'll tell you what, we'll play it in April. Oh, brilliant.
Right.
Yeah.
Class.
No, I didn't think about that, but I mean, it's unfair though. And they can't do anything to make it fair other than replay it or give the team a point. But then whoever's going to lose points, it's going to be, well, they're just going to complain about it, and it's going to be the whole he said, she said, fucking everything.
We had this discussion with Onana when it was meant to be a red card, and it's like, I think if you ask Gary O'Neill after the game if he'd be happy with Onana getting reprimanded, I don't think he'll care.
Yeah.
He doesn't care about Onana. He cares about the 90 minutes of result at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
After that, it doesn't matter to him.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So after the game, it finished 2-1 Spurs. If they just go, right, it should have been a goal, we'll just give them the goal. So instead of Spurs getting 3 points, they'll just get the one into Liverpool instead. That's what I mean.
So it ain't Spurs' fault either.
No, but that's what I'm saying. So that's when you'd have Spurs moaning with, we've lost 2 points, and then you'd have Liverpool going, well, we've just gained a point. And it's like, he said, she said thing all fucking all over again.
What they should actually do is, I don't know, maybe do their fucking job.
Or not have it. Just not have it for a season. Like, it's clearly not working. They need to go away and fucking fix something.
I don't think getting rid of it now fixes it, though, because I think now with how incompetent the refs seem to be, I don't think you get the fucking decisions right anyway.
If you have VAR and it's weekly, somebody's going to get shafted. There may as well have a fucking bet on it, because it's going to happen. There's no difference with just having a referee that aren't making the decisions or that, because they're both not making the right decision. So why not take it away for a season, actually put a bit of fucking effort into it and go, this what needs to be done, and then I mean,
but you think about every single VAR decision that I can think of that's been a major howler this year has been them not correcting the on-field decisions, so it was going to be wrong anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right with VAR
that's what I mean.
It being right, but the thing is, it's like I don't know what. No, I don't think there's anything you can do, to be honest. The Premier League want it. Everyone else wants it. Well, the clubs do. I don't think the fans do. It's shit. If you go into a stadium and you watch it, I was at the Southampton game when I had to wait 5 minutes for a decision, like it's a joke.
No one has mentioned City Wolves yet.
Do you know why?
Very quickly.
That's just a red herring result, isn't it?
No, it's going to happen in the season.
You're loving it 'cause you're a point off from now.
No.
Oh, it's better being a point than fucking 5.
The thing
you
is,
get what I mean?
It's always going to happen in a season. It'll happen with Arsenal. You'll lose a game that you shouldn't be losing.
Oh, absolutely.
And
absolutely.
They drew 3 in a row, didn't they, last year? The bottom of the title.
Exactly. It'll happen.
We've already done it with Fulham this season. We've already had ours, to be honest. But it's what it is. I'm happy because Jay's right. We're a point behind them now. I couldn't give a fuck.
Yeah. We'll quickly go around predictions, if that's all right.
Yeah.
We'll start off with Arsenal, because the Newcastle West Ham one's going to get feisty, I think. Right, go on, we'll go for the Arsenal. Who have you got, Gav? Who is it?
We've got Man City.
Is he at the Etihad or at the Emirates?
I can't remember. I want to say it's at the Emirates.
London forever. Go on. Right, what's your result then, lad?
So if you're going off a James for Arsenal Fan TV, it's going to be 5-0 Arsenal. 2-1 City.
Ooh.
But I think it could go 2-1 either way.
At the Emirates.
If we can take some... If we can take some...
work. That's not,
No.
right, 2 cents. That's not how predictions work.
If I can have a prediction, I can have a prediction. This is my prediction. It can be 2-1 either way.
You're giving
But
2.
I'm going to
not
2-1
asking for 2.
City.
Right, perfect, thank you. Right, go on, Ben.
Oh, sorry,
I think
fucking
4-1
Fiero.
City.
Fuck you, Ben, if that happens, because Jay done it at the North London derby last week, the prick.
Go on, Matty.
3-0 City.
I think Arsenal will score, but I'll go 3-2 City. And I think Arsenal will be leading. But there we are. The biggest game of the weekend next weekend. West Ham v Newcastle. What we saying, lads? Go on, Gav.
Another fucking boring one.
It's never
Boring,
usually
mate. It's
boring.
West Ham, come on.
It's never usually boring.
Newcastle wasn't boring last season, but been fucking piss poor this year.
Settle yourself.
I don't
You're on
know.
the fucking way up.
2-1. Oh, right, calm down. 2-1 West Ham. I wanted to be Newcastle because they're fucking shit with Havertz before, but I can't. 2-1 West Ham. They're
shit
playing
with
better
Havertz?
football
He
and they're
runs about.
better.
You're professional.
Oh well, well done. Fuck it. No, Ken what? 3-0 Newcastle. Fuck you. Changing it now, you prick.
You want to flip flop again, or is that your last 3?
No, I'll get a roll like before. Fucking slap in the wrist.
Go on, mate.
No, I'll go last. I'll let you two boys go first.
No, don't be like that.
Nah, come on. Well, go Ben. I'll let
Right,
Ben
go
go
on.
first.
3-2 West Ham.
Go on, Ben. I don't... Love the laugh. What? I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't see 3 because the only team we've scored 3 against is Brighton, and that's because they just didn't leave a man back behind. We can't score 3 goals against Sheffield, but there we are. That's fine. Go on, Matty.
9-0 Newcastle.
Fuck off.
2-0 Newcastle.
Well, you don't think you'll concede a goal?
Nah.
Okay. I have to back my own team here, don't I?
Nah.
Really? No, because I'm usually impartial, but like, it's a good point actually. Yeah, just start as you mean to go on. No, I'll say 2-1 West Ham. I think we'll concede, but we have goals this year. I think, well, fucking potato salad's on the score sheet again this weekend. I think it'll be on the score sheet next weekend probably. No, us.
I think it all depends on what happens in midweek. With the teams you field out, to be honest.
Yeah. But yeah, we will be doing a live stream for that, which will get tasty. So if you see the end of it, where it will be where the room Ben's in right now. So if you see Matt get flung out the fucking window, it's because we're losing about 5-0.
If there's a massive scrap, then fucking let's have it.
Let's have it. You've got
Remember to take your tea towel next week, Matty. Help you with your fucking heat.
I've got a fucking bed sheet ready, you cunt.
I fucking bet you have.
I'll have a beer. Ben will have a cup of tea, and Matty will have a little cup of oil to support his club. The only other game you've got to speak about is Fulham Chelsea, but that's tomorrow. And does anyone actually give a fuck about that?
Turn up and
I
slap
don't
them
think Chelsea
about,
fans
to be
care.
honest. Because I think, no, not really.
Like, you care though?
I think
Yeah.
it'll be another
Or
boring
1-0
nil.
Fulham. It will be just an absolute dog shit game. Chelsea will look like an absolute mess again, and then Fulham, I reckon, will get like a surprise goal right at the end.
And somebody's going to clip this, and Chelsea's going to beat them 6-0.
I had a pop at Chelsea on TikTok, so some dick's going to have a go at me now because they go, "Oh, we won against Fulham." Oh, totally worth you spending like £1 billion fucking pounds, isn't it? You bunch of mugs.
Yeah.
Chelsea Soccer Club.
Squad. Huh?
Chelsea Soccer Club.
Just honestly, yeah, just
They
yeah,
lose 2-0.
The Chelsea
just they do
Cowboys.
me in.
So we'll be live next Sunday, which before the pod. I've just said West Ham will win, but I'm not particularly looking forward to
Tell
it.
me, ma, we won't be home
But there
for
we are.
tea.
I'm not going to have a West Ham shirt on. Matty, don't bring your shin pads because we don't need any of that. Right.
I'll do an over.
He'll have shake. He'll have shake on the back.
What are you on about? You just bought new Sundicos to wear.
I'll jump up for the overhead kick on your couch.
But anyway, yes. Arsenal are back apparently. If you go off Gav, they'll be top the league by next weekend. And Kai Havertz is actually going to win the Ballon d'Or by the sound of it.
Because he can move.
Because he runs. Thank you very much for watching. And we'll see you next week. Cheers, lads.
See you later.